So what is up guys, welcome back to Apple/Aviation time. I can't even express how happy I am, but we are literally days away from the upcoming WWDC. And let me tell you, this may be one of the most exciting Apple events that we've had in years. So let's start. So firstly, I will talk about all the hardware that will come out in this event, and then I will talk about all the software updates. So firstly, let's talk about the least likely product to come out. That is the Apple Silicon Mac Pro. We all expected to have M1 Ultra and M1 Extreme chip, but then Apple said this.
We're adding one last chip to the M1 family, and it's gonna blow your mind.
So according to Apple, there shouldn't be another M1 chip. So there are two options. The first one is another variation of M2 chip, and the second one is completely different chip. So I would give this Mac Pro about 50% chance of happening in this WWDC, but as always, we'll see. But then this product, there's 99% chance of happening, and that is the new variation of Apple TV. For some very weird reason, Apple still sells a HD version of Apple TV, but the replacement will be something completely redesigned. I'm literally not kidding, and it will look something like this. It will not only be so portable, but it will also allow Apple to sell it for less than $100, which would be amazing. That will allow more and more people to finally use Apple TV. And lastly, the most exciting product that we are all waiting for, the redesigned M2 MacBook Air. As much as I didn't think that it's gonna happen, there's a big chance. Judging by the leaks, I'm 95% sure that this MacBook will be unveiled in this WWDC. And as you all probably know already, it's gonna have a white keyboard, a notch, a full redesign, but it may not have M2 chip, it may have something like M1 Plus instead. That's because of the chip shortages. It's gonna cost $1,000. Please do keep in mind that WWDC is a software event, so there may not be any hardware release. So that was all the hardware that we should expect in WWDC, but now let's move to software. So as you can guess, there will be 5 new versions of software updates: iOS 16, iPadOS 16, WatchOS 9, tvOS 16, and macOS 13. So firstly, let's start with iOS 16. There are a bunch of new features. There will finally be always-on display. You will finally be able to customize 2 lock screen buttons. Some of the icons will definitely be redesigned. There will be new redesigned widgets that will be available on the wallpaper. That means that there will be widgets in the lock screen and always-on display. There will probably also be an app library. I promise that there will be more features, but these are all the features that we know so far. And now I will show you the new macOS and iPadOS. The new macOS will be called Mammoth, I think that's how you pronounce it. But as you can see right here, it's gonna have a redesigned top, it's gonna have new tabs, and it's also gonna have an app library, same as iOS 16. And obviously it will be very well optimized for the upcoming M2 chipset. But other than that, we don't have any other leaks regarding macOS. But with iPadOS, there will be biggest upgrade that we've ever had. Things like app library and improved multitasking are just the small things. The most exciting part is the Pro mode, which basically turns your iPad into a Mac. The way this works is you attach keyboard to your iPad and it automatically turns into Pro mode. Which means you can not only take full advantage of the M series chips, but you can also use same apps as Mac. Finally, Final Cut Pro is coming to an iPad. I seriously can't wait. And lastly, WatchOS 9 and tvOS 16. With WatchOS 9 there isn't really much to talk. Some apps will probably have new logos, there will be new watch faces, and there are definitely going to be a lot of improvements with interference. That is really it. With tvOS there will definitely be some new movies, better interference, it will work better with HomePod, and it will definitely be optimized for the little hardware thing that I showed you. So that was everything that you need to know about the upcoming WWDC. We are literally days away from the Apple event, and all of my leaks may not be really accurate, so please do not take them very seriously. But if you're as interested as me in future Apple products, then you definitely want to see it. So these are just the things that you might expect on this event. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching my channel, I really appreciate it. Comment down below on what you want to see next. Subscribe and like if you enjoy, and bye, have a great day.